Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Slab for Tuesday, December 27th, 2022. I'm Nate, and I'm here with your top 5 sales of the year. Before we get into this podcast, wanted to share with you our giveaway this week. So, Monday through Friday, we are asking you to like the video, subscribe, and comment. Today's comment is name your top sale of the year. If you name your top sale of the year in the comment section below, like and subscribe to this video, you will be entered to win this Topps Merlin box and a Topps backpack, plus other goodies. You get 5 opportunities to enter in Monday through Friday with different comments every day. So if you want a chance at a Merlin box and a backpack, plus other goodies, like, subscribe, comment. All right. Like we said, the top 5 sales of the year, but a slight caveat is that kind of decided by me. So it's not technically going to be the top 5 most expensive sales of the year because that's kind of boring. So instead, I did the top 5 expensive sales, have to be expensive, that I found also to be interesting. So there is the caveat. We're not going to have like a bunch of LeBron James 2003 uh, cards in here or anything like that, but it will be interesting. And so follow along with me. Let's get into it with number 5 here. And number 5 is the 2020 Bowman Chrome Super Refractor Auto of Jason Dominguez 101, that PSA 10. And this, of course, was a big card because it hadn't been pulled for quite a while after release. Finally got pulled, got graded PSA 10, and got put up for auction on Golden. And it sold for $474,000, which was insane at the time. Jason Dominguez is a fine prospect. He was young and he underperformed against expectations, but he was young, 18, first time stateside baseball. Comes back this year, plays really well, but it was before this year that this card was bought in February of 2022. Spring training and all that stuff didn't start until late March because of the delay at the beginning of the year. So this was a crazy, crazy sale to me. It's still crazy. We'll see what Jason Dominguez can do. Likely the person that bought this is probably slightly regretting it right now. You can see the card letter value there, $266,000 as opposed to the $474,000 purchase price. That's $200,000 loss there if it goes for the card ladder estimated value. That's tough. That's tough scene, but it is a sweet card, and was one of the more surprising sales of the year. So while it is not the 5th most expensive card sale of the year, I thought it was one of the more interesting ones, so I had to put it in here. Number 4 on the list also is not one of the most expensive card sales of the year, but I thought it was interesting because it is the most expensive Formula One sale ever. And for a long time, it was baseball, basketball, football cards were cream of the crop, then hockey, and then there was like soccer and Formula One and UFC and all that stuff was carrying up the very bottom of the totem pole there. And then popularity starts to shift and soccer starts to move, Formula One starts to move, golf cards start to move, UFC starts to move, and you see prices popping up that it would have been unthinkable 3 years ago. Not that there was Formula One 3 years ago, but you get my point. It would have been unthinkable. And now we have this Lewis Hamilton 2020 Topps Chrome Super Refractor PSA 7 that sold for $900,000 on April 30th, 2022. Just going to show you the strength of other markets and people's interests, because you would never have said in 2019 if there was a Lewis Hamilton card that it could have sold for $900,000. It would have been unimaginable. It would have been unimaginable for a lot of cards, honestly, but especially for a Formula One card. So it just shows you where the sports card market has gone, where it can prop up the secondary sports that we weren't always fans of, and now people are getting into more and more. And so Lewis Hamilton and the person who pulled this, the benefactors of the increased awareness around sports cards across all markets. Number 3 on the list is this Mike Trout 2009 Bowman Chrome Red Refractor Auto BGS 9.5 number to 5. Great card. Look at it. Red on red, color match, beautiful. Mike Trout, one of the best players of our generation, if not the best player of our generation, obviously. Going to go down as an all-timer. Now, if he stays healthy, he could go down as an all-timer, right? But if he doesn't stay healthy through his 30s, then he'll just be merely one of the best players of a generation and not, the Barry Bonds, Mickey Mantle type guys. I wanted to bring up this card because it's $1 million Mike Trout card and it's not the super refractor. And that's interesting to me because it wasn't that long ago, 2020, August 23rd, 2020, where this Mike Trout super refractor sold for $3,840,000, which was the most expensive card ever. Not just the most expensive modern card, though it was the most expensive modern card at the time. It was the most expensive card sale ever, surpassing Honus Wagner cards. Now, you fast forward, and we've had a lot of cards that have gone past this price, but it's still impressive that we were just a little bit ago had a Mike Trout card that was the most expensive card of all time, and now we have a second Bowman Chrome card from Mike Trout that is sold for $1 million plus with this red this red refractor auto number to 5 BGS 95. I thought it was interesting. I think it's really cool when a player like Trout can have two different cards sell for $1 million plus, and this is no different. $1,080,000 on this Mike Trout red Bowman Chrome auto. Pretty cool. Definitely a card that I would love to have. We'll never have, but I would love to at least even see one day. Number 2 on the list is the 2020 Flawless Triple Logo Man LeBron PSA Authentic 101. You remember this was the big chase card for the longest time, and a ton of people were chasing it. Drake, all those guys chasing the LeBron Triple Logo Man card. You can see it 3 different years of LeBron, 3 different Logo Men. A very cool card. I will admit it is a cool card. Maybe the hype was a little bit absurd, but it is a cool card. It sold for $2,400,000 on June 25th, 2022 on Golden. And I like the card. I think it's a cool concept. That being said, 2 months later, you could have bought a 2006 Upper Deck Exquisite Triple Logo Man of Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant, game used 101 PSA Authentic for $1,680,000. 2,400,000 a month and a half later of Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe, 1,680,000. If it were me and I'm choosing between these two cards all day long, I'm taking the $800,000 in my pocket or 700,020 or whatever, and I am buying the logo triple logo man with Michael Jordan, the best basketball player of all time, LeBron James, the second best basketball player of all time, and Kobe Bryant, quite possibly the most beloved basketball player of all time, as opposed to the triple logo man with 3 LeBron triple logo mans on it. So for me, I think this was the much better buy here, the triple logo man with the 3 Hall of Famers, as opposed to the triple logo man with just LeBron James. But to each their own, still a sweet card, and it is our number 2 sale of the year. And then lastly, of course, this is the last card. Number 1 on the list is the Mickey Mantle 1952 Topps SGC 95, the 1985 Rosen Find. It's been around for a while. They finally got it graded. It got a 9.5, and it sold for $12,600,000. And this is the card right here on August 27th, 2022 on Heritage. This is the card right here that just goes to show you that sports cards are a viable alternative investment, just at least in my mind, just like art, because if you can get a card for $12 million, really the sky's the limit at that point. That's an insane amount of money. And so if anybody tells you, why do you invest in sports cards? That's a waste of time. They're a fad. If a fad has somebody spending $12 million on it, I don't know. I guess I disagree. I might not be the smartest person, but I guess I disagree. This was an insane sale. Of course, it's one of the most iconic cards of all time, if not the most iconic card of all time, the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. And well-centered, best condition card that they know of that exists. There's a couple PSA 10s, $12,600,000. Absolutely incredible sale, and quite possibly might be the highest sale we have for a very long time in sports cards at this point. All right, that is the top 5. That was the top 5. So, and quick recap here. Number 5 was Jason Dominguez. Number 4, Lewis Hamilton. Number 3, Mike Trout. Number 2, LeBron James, triple logo man. And number 1, Mickey Mantle. Hope you guys enjoyed my list. If you think there should be some different cards in here, let me know. Go in the comments section and tell me if you agree or disagree with my ranking system here. Hope you guys enjoyed this top 5 sales of the year, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow on Wednesday for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.